Hello and welcome to the show.
Thanks, it's great to be here. My name is TJ, I work at the US Embassy and I am so honored to be here at the Lahti Aloitti with my hot rod that I brought from the United States last year when I came here on assignment to Finland.
Okay, it's glad to see you again here. Can you tell me about this car project?
Of course. My father first bought this car in 1963. He paid $100 for it and he was the second owner. So all through high school we ended up finishing the car in 1991 and then it sat around for a while, and in 2007 we tore the car apart again and we rebuilt it, and in 2010 he passed me the keys. It's been mine ever since and I brought it with me here to Finland last year from the United States. This is what the car looked like in 1964 when my father first started putting it together. These are his original Polaroid photos. And I'm so glad that he kept them because now I have the date and I have a great history of the vehicle and what it actually looked like when he started out in his vision for the car. So this is a 1959 Corvette small block engine. It came out of his brother's Corvette, which he wrecked. And so my father got the engine, the transmission, the rear differential, and all of the carburetors. He built his own exhaust manifold. And you'll notice these are still from 1964. He got married in 1965. My sister came around, the car went into the garage. I came around, I was 4 years old there. I'm 7 years old here. He would take it out from time to time and work on it. I'd help. Here I am, I think, polishing the steering wheel in the basement at 8 years old. And then high school, we started really working on the car again. Because he had more free time and he had more money to put into it, and I was able to help actually. Here he is working under the dash, and this is the first car show we ever took it to once it was completed in 1991. That's me in high school, if you can believe it. And here's a nicer shot of the car when it was finished. 16 years later, we decided to tear it apart because it was kind of old at that point, and he had been building it already for 30 years. So we took everything apart. That's his shop in Arizona. You see some of his other cars in the background. He's got a 47 convertible and a 57 Oldsmobile. His shop is quite complete. There he is again. We added fenders, real American rauta, aftermarket products, but still steel. My father does all his own work, the interior, the sewing, the paint, everything. Here you can see he chopped the fenders. He Frenched the rear lights and the license plate, and we found an old hood to refurbish and put on the car as well. And then he started from the ground up once he had everything fitted, from the frame and the suspension. And here we are visiting Arizona, and I was able to help wet sand the vehicle. Model A's generally had a canvas top. We filled it in, made it metal, makes it stronger. I think it makes it look better. It's easier to maintain. And here's the engine. I've never seen it cleaner. You could eat off of this. It's not so clean anymore because I like to drive my car. It's not a trailer queen. You'll see this on the streets of Helsinki. I take it out as much as I can. Here's a little bit of the sound system and the subwoofer. We added seatbelts for the first time. A Model A in 1930 had no seatbelts. And the trunk with the spare tire, the battery, antenna. And this is what it was like before he finished it and shipped it off to New York. A little bit of the inside. He did all the woodwork himself, air conditioning and heat. And this is the day that he passed me the keys and signed over the title to me in 2010. I drove it to Washington, where I had it for several years, and now I have it in Finland.